I am Jimmy Redmon, co-founder of Liquid Force, and I love living a life awake.
How long have you worked at Liquid Force?
I have worked at Liquid Force since before there was even Liquid Force, because I've just worked at this sport I love, and Liquid Force was just the natural evolution of that stoke.
What is your job title?
My job title is last founder standing, and my job is getting to continue to create and dream and be stoked, and it is the best job in the world.
Jimmy, why do you like working at Liquid Force?
I don't like working at Liquid Force. I love working at Liquid Force because it's the kind of job that made me, well, it's the kind of job that made me quit school in the first place, and it's the kind of job that lets me be a kid for as long as I want to, and I want to be that forever. I mean, look at all around this. I get to make toys and then share them with everybody, and that is the coolest job in the world.
What is your favorite memory ever from working at Liquid Force?
Ever? God, there's like too many to count, and there's a ton that I can't remember. But some of them, the best of them are, well, number one, the day of starting Liquid Force, Friday the 13th. It was like a great moment of freedom. Another great memory of Liquid Force was actually getting told that we were fired from Liquid Force because they were going to have to start it all over again. So we got to start all over again and re-find our stoke, and nothing held us back from that point forward. And of course, I loved defending the honor of Shane Bonifay's prototype at Surf Expo one time, and then the other memories are all the PAL testing and bro stock and just everybody hanging out. I mean, to think like this is our job, wow, yeah.
Wakeboard, wake skate, wake surf, or foil? Question mark.
Okay, I like them all, but obviously, you know, my first bread and butter would be boat riding. Cable's killer. I love where it makes my brain think, but I'm not really good at it. And foiling, wake surfing, of course, that's what we were all doing before we put straps on boards. And then foiling is the best thing ever because you get to be a kid all over again. You get to go through the kook phase. You get to learn everything all over again, and you smile like, you know, the first day you went riding. Every day is just a series of successes and steps in stoke.
Hey, Jimmy, if you could be one LF pro athlete, who would it be and why?
Well, since I've had the luck of the great fortune of getting to work with everybody, I couldn't pick one. It'd have to be like an amalgamation. It'd probably be like a Greg with 3 G's, Watsafayan, Clifford, Grantian, Oaken. And because of that, and I mean that because every one of these athletes, you know, from regs all the way through, you know, the new stuff we're doing with Daniel and Nico and, you know, Gunther and Lucas, Stoke and foiling and all the guys, and Freedom as well. It's just great feedback and great experience with riders. It just teach you so much, and I've learned so much from them. And like I said, told Shane the other week, it's like, you changed my life, bro. And I truly mean it. You know, I'd not be smiling as much as if it wasn't for all these great guys and girls.
What kind of music do you listen to while working?
Wait a minute, that would mean I'd have to go to work.
That means you'd be working.
No, I do listen to music a ton, and it really kind of depends on the mood, but mainly anything with a harmonica or blues slide guitar is probably my first go-to music, and whether I'm listening to it or playing it myself.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
Aside from doing the best for my family and keeping them, you know, happy and healthy, is just continuing this ride and just continuing the stoke. And I'm so happy to see the beautiful hands that Liquid Force is in, and knowing that this is something that's just going to keep on going and keep on growing.
What are your hobbies?
My hobbies are playing guitar and surfing, probably the number one and number two, not necessarily in that order. They change from day to day.
What's your favorite aisle in the grocery store?
You know, I'd probably say the exit aisle. Because I'm not one of those people that go in there and actually have a shopping list. It's stream of consciousness, and the longer I stay, the more money I spend. So I'm usually like surgical strike mission, always looking for the exit.